Hey everybody, Cal Banyan here. Cal Banyan's Hypnosis Center on calbanyan.com. And you know what? I just had this question that came up in my email, and I thought I'd run it out there and answer it real quick. As I'm getting ready, Maureen and I and the whole 5-Path International Association of Hypnosis Professionals are getting really busy right now, getting ready for the very first symposium here in Dallas. How exciting, next month. And if you're 5-Pathers, you know all about it. And if you're not 5-Pathers, maybe you can go next year when you are a 5-Pather. All right, so here's the question that keeps coming up. Hypnosis, meditation, and affirmation. What's the difference? Okay, so this is really simple. Hypnosis is a heightened state of suggestibility. We got to understand that human beings are always in some level of suggestibility. Sometimes we're more guarded and our suggestibility level is low, and other times our suggestibility is high. For example, when we're seeking the advice of an expert or an authority on something. For example, if we go to the doctor and we're not medically trained ourselves, we're much more open to the suggestions of the doctor. But so people we trust, we respect, experts in the field, we're more likely to be suggestible to people like that. Also, messages that are repeated over and over and over, such as television commercials and things like that. Propaganda, which is put out over and over and over again, can cause us to think, feel, and behave in certain ways. So let's talk about suggestibility. Suggestibility is that ability for human beings to be influenced, to accept suggestions, to the degree that it changes how we believe, how we feel, and how we behave. So hypnosis is a heightened state of suggestibility. In the heightened state of suggestibility that we call hypnosis, we are more suggestible. And in that case, we go to see a hypnotist that's going to give us suggestions or take us through hypnotic techniques such as maybe parts work or age regression or metaphor, things like that, to help us receive suggestions for the positive changes that we want to make. Then also, so hypnosis, heightened state of suggestibility, right? Then we've got affirmation. Affirmation works on the normal level of suggestibility that people have. Again, that's where people are influenced with commercials by people who are professionals in their field, people we know, like, and trust. For example, usually you see a commercial and they've got a sports figure or another authority figure or a doctor, someone that is an authority that then would say, they would suggest that we try that product, right? So hypnosis, heightened state of suggestibility, and then we got affirmation, where we give ourselves suggestions or receive suggestions from others. Now, actually, when we think about affirmation, what we're doing is we're using specifically crafted positive suggestions for how we want to think, feel, and behave. Okay. For example, we might say to ourselves, when I speak in public, I am calm, relaxed, and focused. When I speak in public, I'm calm, relaxed, and focused or confident. We would say this to ourselves over and over again, and that would be a form of affirmation because we're affirming how we want to think, feel, and behave in a certain circumstance. Now, meditation. How is meditation different from these things? In affirmation, we're not in a state of trance. Trance, I like to think of as focusing the attention on one thing over everything else. To be in trance, to think about one thing, to have kind of that think about one thing kind of mental attitude to the exclusion of everything else. Okay, so affirmation, we don't have that. We just are saying positive things to ourselves and things like that. Now, if we were in trance, that would be okay, but you can't really test it in the normal state of suggestibility that we call normal waking consciousness, right? Now, hypnosis, right? We have trance because hypnosis requires trance, the focus of one thing, the exclusion of everything else, to bring about a heightened state of suggestibility. Meditation Nobody ever meditates in order to become suggestible, right? But when we go to a hypnotist and we undergo a hypnotic induction, that is a trance-inducing process meant to create a heightened state of suggestibility. So meditation has trance without suggestibility. Hypnosis has trance with the intent to increase suggestibility higher, so a heightened state of suggestibility. Okay, let me run through that real quick. So hypnosis has trance, focus on one thing to the exclusion of everything else, and it is designed to create a heightened state of suggestibility, so you accept the suggestions you like that are meant to impact you, what you believe, what you think, you feel, and behave. Okay, and then we have affirmation. Affirmation doesn't have trance, it's just normal state of mind. We realize that we're always suggestible, not as suggestible as when we're in hypnosis, right? And we just say positive things to ourselves, trying to put some positive input in to affect how we think, feel, behave, and so on. Then we have meditation. Meditation is not done with the intent to increase suggestibility. It is a form of trance inducement where you focus on one thing to the exclusion of everything else. It might be your breathing, or it might be Om or something like that. And there's benefits to doing that kind of thing, settle you down, relax you and stuff like that, but it's not meant to create a heightened state of suggestibility or receive suggestions for what you like. Okay, that's it. I just wanted to get that off my chest. It was a question that was banging around, coming up in my email, and I just wanted to get it out there to you. I got to go get ready for the symposium. How exciting is that? First ever 5-Path International Association Hypnosis Professional Symposium. Hey, I want to see you guys in class. You want to learn about going to class with me, just go to calbanyan.com, and I'll be really glad to see you in class. All right, that's it. Cal Banyan, signing off.